But in terms of more traffic strategies, I don't think it's really. I could talk about lots of different traffic strategies all day long, but I think that the main thing you should focus on is choosing maybe one or two, and then getting them to the point where you're consistently getting, 10, 20 leads a day. And then once you master that, then I would look at learning a few more. So for example, in my program 10,000 leads in 100 days, I show you a whole bunch of traffic sources. There's probably right now there's well over 50 different traffic sources in there. And if you try and go and do them all at once, you're going to get very confused very quickly, and it's going to be very messy. So I would focus on just a few. Right now, if you're wondering, what are my biggest traffic sources that I'm focusing on, right now I am kind of focusing on the direct mail. I want to master that this year, because with the direct mail, and it's definitely not a strategy if you're brand new. It's a strategy that you would the investment is quite high, so it's something that you have to go into with a plan. But with direct mail, the reason why I'm focusing on doing that is because it's very scalable. We've done in the past few months, we've done three really big pushes. One of them, I was looking at it the other day, we had spent overall about $12,000, and so far we had made back $16,000. Now, some people might hear that and they might think, well, that's not that good. You spent 12 grand and you got back 16, so you've only made 4,000. But when I was going through the numbers, I was actually really excited, and that put me in a good mood for the rest of the entire day. I thought, we're there. We've this is profitable now. Now it's just a matter of fine tuning it, because I know that with the current funnels and the follow up we have now, it's good, but I'm always thinking about how can we make it better. And I have a lot of ideas as to what we can do to improve it. So again, this is about extracting. It's about squeezing that lemon as hard as possible. And I know that right now I'm giving it a firm squeeze, but I know that I could be squeezing it a lot harder. So when I see that we do direct mail and we get that kind of return in 2.5 months, well, I know that we can get a lot more from that, okay? Because let's say we get a titanium or a platinum sale within that. Now we've almost doubled what our investment is with just one of those sales. And that's pretty exciting. So the direct mail is what I'm focusing on. If you want to go into that and you want to do that with Mo, the very best way of doing it would be to do a co-op with me, because then when we actually do it, like we do a postcard, everything's built around selling Mob. Okay, if you go and try and do it on your own, my advice is you would need to find someone you would need to get yourself a good list broker, and you would need to, it's not something where you go into it blindly. So that's one. What else am I doing? I'm still doing things like banner ads. They often get overlooked. Doing basic things like banner ads. Like right now, I just spent about $6,000 on a banner ad network called buysellads.com. Okay, so you go to buysellads.com, you can create an account, and then you can simply put banner ads on a whole bunch of different websites. If you're going to do that though, you just have to make sure you're using unique tracking links for every single banner ad. So you can track, okay, this particular website has given me 10 leads and 2 sales. This other website I've got nothing from, and I spent $50 with them, and I've got absolutely nothing, so except 20 clicks but no leads, so I'm not going to go back to them. Solo ads, I'm not really doing a lot, and for no other reason than I'm quite busy running things. So I'm not as active in traffic as I would like to be right now. What I am looking at doing is I'm looking at hiring